Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adriano. No, he's not getting his way this time. Spread to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella powering forward here. He slings it in. That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Forced to go. He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful...
Towering header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
South Korea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Bale, and he welcomes it in. Yamal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered with swing. Czech deals with that nice and simple.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Has a look up and delivers. Varane tries to clear. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. frustratingly close. Ruben Dias.
Spain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Donatoni. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Goes for a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Zanetti. Dani Olmo. Now it's Gullit. Dani Olmo. Look at the space here. Now it's Yamal. Chance! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. De Bruyne. And here's Gullit. Looking to play him in. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. And he's managed to get free. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Adriano. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Adriano clearly held on to him far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Pele. He has found the way through. Zanetti, an instinctive delivery. Thuram clears it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. South Korea trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need...
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
De Bruyne, over to the right flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi going... He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that was asking for too much. Seedorf has a look and plays it forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, this could be a chance. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh no, what has happened here? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passing nice and neat. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution for South Korea, number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Substitutions
Often
taking
chances
place.
are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
South Korea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Messi. He is through here, and Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
South Korea have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Puskás. That's a little off target. And it's Zanetti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, they can break here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for South Korea, number 19, Donadoni. Number 24,
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Coming on the field, number 14.
South Korea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Substitution in
Adriano.
progress.
And this is Messi. He's having a pop! Oh, crossbar! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very...
Big chance! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task.
Messi! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Son Heung-min, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, important interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos going forward. Adriano. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, James Rodriguez. He's just got a wonderful left foot, it's as simple as that. He can put the ball on a sixpence from 50-plus yards or whip in a cross right onto the toe of a striker. Needless to say, he's also got an eye for a spectacular goal or two himself. So this defence won't be giving him much time on the ball if they want a positive result out of this.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. Rooney! It's bounced back off the post. And now they can clear their lines. Seedorf going forward. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rui Costa. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Hammers plays it short. South Korea are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. And this is Rooney. He whips it across.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been given away. Back would it go. There's the shot! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Thuram. And this is Messi. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gullit. Thuram gets it away. Seedorf. It's run loose here. Rui Costa. Shot could be on. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Goes for the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
James Rodriguez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Pings in. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Rooney. James Rodriguez is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Pelé. Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their third corner. Gullit with the short one. Gullit. Fletcher. Thuram. Aims beyond the defence. That is lovely. Hangs in a... Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Maldini.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way through. Canova. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball. He's had a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Seedorf. Vieira.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Messi. And it's Messi. Pele. This is a promising build-up.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now, Rafael Varane. Seedorf. Pele. And he's in on goal. And a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, strongly challenged there. Good running, strong and purposeful. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Messi. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
El dorsal 77. Cambio de jugadores.
Just too high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
South Korea still have the cards to affect this game. Zanetti. Roberto Carlos. And it's Zanetti. That's Thuram. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! And he's done very well to deal with it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And now the breakaway into the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Forced to go back. James Rodriguez. Collar! Cleared away. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. James. And it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pele. And that's a dangerous ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fletcher was in no mood for any of that.
2 minutos de descuento.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rui Costa. James Rodriguez. Pele. Varane with the clearance. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. That was travelling.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. And it's Michel Platini. He's a sharp little ball here. What a throw in. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. That's destined for the flank. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Probing pass. And he thumps it clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Thuram crosses it. Bullet! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation. He's having a shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 23 minutes is number 21. Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff!
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, delightful ball. Vieira. And they can counter here. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Not where it came from. That's tidy.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Rodri. Donatoni. Stood up well to him there. Rodri. Ferdinand. Rafael Varane. And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No outsmarting him this time. Gullit. That's a shade optimistic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Desailly demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looks to the other side. No way through there. And he's chosen to go back. Platini. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Thuram. Rafael Varane. Desailly. And it's Vieira. Messi. That's very neat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Closing in on goal. Rummenigge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. South Korea up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
South Korea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. South Korea currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And that's gone route one.
South Korea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Deftly out wide. Rodri. Gullit, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Stam. Rafael Varane. Not the most accurate pass. Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. And that's an excellent interception. Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 4.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Republic of Korea! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's a lovely, neat pass. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. Oh, sweet feet. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a searching pass. This looks promising. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram. He has found the way through. Looking for the run. Rodri. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's a cute ball. Platini wants to run onto this. Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Thuram has the space to scheme. Chance for a shot! Oh, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. Quality ball. And here's the chance to counter. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Pelé, and he's worked it through. And it's been given away. Rijkaard running with intent. And it's Nedved. Nedved getting forward. Ball swung in. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Pelé! He's a sharp little ball here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateus.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now, what about a counter-attack? Seedorf, Zanetti. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Pele. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him, and he's managed to get free. The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Towering header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Van Dijk. Xabi Alonso. And here's Schneider. And he's had it nicked away. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rafael Varane. And it's Varane. That's Thuram. Looks to the other side. Zanetti. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's played in. Oh, that was vital. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. And it's Bergomi. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Schneider just eases him off the ball. Stam. Now Seedorf. And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? And it's in! That has been cut short. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's a good ball. Xabi Alonso.
South Korea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Donatoni. Zanetti picks it up out wide. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Korea have their second corner now. Caught offside that time. Bergomi. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking for a runner. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we come to
The
you now
midway
with a
point of the
quick
game.
request for
South
support
Korea
to
really
our
can
World
be happy
Charity
with the
Fund.
strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again.
South Korea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, given away. Davids. And it's Nedved. Pele. Got a Tony. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi. And he's found a way past. And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Adriano. It's Pele! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Nedved. Davids. And here's Drogba. Played out wide. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Verona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Davids, that has been slung wide. Rijkaard. And Azar. And it's Davids. Stam can clear it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Nedved. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 19, Donadoni. Number 18, Adriano.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Pele.
Roberto Carlos!
Number 10, Platini. Number 14, Roberto Carlos. Number 20,
Looking to play him in.
Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos.
South Korea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to
There
turn.
will be 1 minute added time.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is the last of the action. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on...